Sales is a lifeline of any business. And if you're somebody who's actually struggling to generate sales, in this video, I'm going to be revealing to you 27 different ways to get people to give you money. Because sales is a science, sales is a psychology, sales is a system. And the ideas that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video can change the game for you. So what I would like you to do is take notes. Let's get in. As I reveal the 27 ways to get people to give you money. Let's get in.
Give it up for Siddharth Rajshekar!
Hey there, Siddharth Rajshekar here. Welcome to this particular video. And I've been a student of sales for a very long time. And honestly speaking, I'm an introvert by nature. I never knew that I would be good at sales. I was a sound engineer. I used to be sitting behind a laptop and I used to just keep making music. And only once I started to teach more, once I started to learn more and attend different seminars, I understood how sales really works. So in the last 25 months, I've done over 10 crores selling through webinars, selling through videos, selling through funnels. And in this video, what I'm going to share with you are the 27 different ways to inspire people to give you money. Okay. So one thing I want to mention is, even though I'm going to be sharing with you 27 different ideas, I want you to use this ethically. Because if you're just going to be selling some garbage, you're going to be selling something substandard, then it's not going to work in your favor, because what goes around comes around. Okay. So can I have a commitment from you that you will use this information with a high level of integrity and honesty and transparency? Yes. Just type 100% committed in the comment box. Just type that in the comment box, because this information is going to be very, very powerful. Okay, let's get into it. Now, sales, it is nothing but a transfer of energy. And people make a buying decision only when they are triggered by emotions. Okay. And buying is always an emotional decision. It is never a logical decision. Think about whatever you would have bought in the past. You would have actually emotionally bought it first, and then you rationalize it after you buy it. So the whole aspect of selling products, it is a game of transfer of your energy and transfer of your emotion, where the person on the other side is able to feel that emotion and then they make a decision to buy your product. Okay. So the first emotion that triggers people to buy is fear. Fear psychology. Now, if somebody knows that this is going to really affect their life, they will go and buy and they'll make sure that they happen. Like, for example, if, many people, they just go and buy the masks. They went and bought all the sanitizers because of the current situation of COVID. So the fear drives people to go and buy, and fear is an extremely powerful psychology to use in sales if you use it appropriately. You cannot use it all the time. Don't just induce fear to make people to pay you things. Okay, that's the first reason. The second reason people buy is they buy if they are inspired by desire, like they want more. These are the two main psychologies of sales: fear and desire. And then the other 25 are different. I'll share that with you. Okay. So desire psychology is like you really want to buy a Mercedes Benz, or you want to buy a new home. You have a desire for that and you move towards that. Okay, and you make a buying decision. The third reason why people buy is they want more safety. If your product or service is going to give them more safety, and if you can voice that out more clearly in your messaging, people will buy from you. The other reason why people buy is they want more adventure in their life. Maybe they are too bored and they want something new. They want something more exhilarating in their life for them to go ahead and experience something new. Yeah, those people go and buy these tickets for roller coasters. They want or they buy things to go for a trekking. They want to go camping and they buy tickets to travel. It's because they want that sense of adventure. They want something new. So if your product or service can offer that, great. The fifth reason why people buy is they want more significance. Some people, they just want to feel more worthy. And if your product can help them become more worthy, or it can give them more significance, that's a good one. Like, for example, Mont Blanc is a pen. 40,000, 50,000, 1 lakh rupees pens. Who will buy? But people buy that pen for significance. It's a symbol of prestige. It's a symbol of achievement. It is after all just a pen. But people pay money for significance. It's a premium, it's a luxury item, okay? The other reason why people buy is the number 6 is people want better relationships. Sometimes, like even in my community, when people buy my course, they come inside my course because they want to be a part of the community and build more connections with like-minded people. They want to build more relationships. That's not the reason. So if your product or service can offer that, if that is the main point, you can speak more about it. The other reason why people buy is they want better health. They can be healthier if they can improve their immunity, if they can, become stronger, if they can become more fit, they would go and buy that product. The other reason why people buy is they just want to be successful. Yeah. Success drives them. If they know for sure that if they buy this, they're going to be successful, they will go for it. Like in my YouTube channel, I have so many success stories. Like I have people who have achieved like 3 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakhs, 50 lakhs, over 1 crore implementing my system. And I noticed that a lot of people, after watching those interviews, they go and buy my product. Why? Because they also have an aspiration to be successful just like the other person. Okay, so success also drives purchase decisions. Sense of purpose. Some people, they want to buy things where they feel that they are doing something higher, bigger in their life. Okay, like especially those who are giving charity, right? I mean, you're not buying it, but you're giving for the sake of giving, and you're giving it with a sense of purpose, like you just want to give back. Or in some cases, people, they buy a product because it makes them feel more aligned with the brand. If you notice, I wear a lot of Nike shirts. Why? Because I love what Nike stands for. I'd read this book called Shoe Dog and I learned about the journey of Nike. Amazing story. And I love the tagline, just do it. So I was able to resonate with the brand and it gives me a sense of purpose when I wear this. Okay. And that's why I have a lot of white shirts, black shirts and a blue and orange. Okay. I have like 4 colors. Sense of purpose. The other reason why people buy is they want to grow. Sometimes they feel stuck. They're not able to really move to the next level. They've hit that glass ceiling. They're not able to get themselves out of the current situation that they're in. And if they can see that by doing this, they're going to grow fast, growth is the word, they will make that buying decision. Number 11, people buy products even for appreciation. Sometimes they just need to be felt. They need to be, they need to feel worthy and appreciated for what they're doing. And even in my community, like when people come to my community, I have different ways to appreciate and recognize people who are action takers. And for that reason, a lot of people buy my course. Why? Because they know that they're not just buying a product, they're coming into a system where if they take action, they're going to be recognized in front of thousands of people. That's why I have the Hall of Fame, I have the Freedom Finisher Award, I have the Platinum Alliance. I've got a whole bunch of initiatives to help people feel appreciated. That's also a buying decision. Now, if you're a community builder, keep this in mind. That could also be a factor for helping people to make that buying decision. People want to save more time. If you can help people save time, they will buy your product. All of you remember those teleshopping network ads that go in the late night? How you can cut vegetables just using one simple tool instead of cut. Just put that in the tool and just press the button and everything is very nice. Very attractive, no? It can save you a lot of time. They generate a lot of sales, all those teleshopping network advertisements. So if you can help people save time through your product or service, stress more on that, and that will help people make the buying decision. People want things faster. This is a no-brainer. Faster, better. Number 14 is faster, better, and cheaper. They also want, number 15 is cheaper. Faster, better, cheaper, and that can save their time. Number 15 is cheaper. If they can get the same product, same quality, cheaper, they will go for it. When people buy online on e-commerce stores, what do? They have Amazon open, they have Snapdeal open, they have Flipkart open, they have multiple tabs open, and they'll see whichever is the cheaper one, they're going to go buy it over there. once they know exactly what their product that they want. The other reason why people buy is they buy for security. Insurance and those kind of industries, what are they selling? They are selling security. Again, depending on your product. And if people can feel that if they buy a product or service, they're going to be more secured, then they'll make the decision. Number 17 is some people, they want to buy it to be more attractive. Okay, they want to buy that particular item so that when they wear that item or it's a jewelry and stuff like that, it makes them feel more attractive. Clothing, jewelry, apparel, gear, all kinds of stuff which people are going to be putting on themselves, where they feel makeup, cosmetic industry. It's all about this. Okay. Next is people also want to buy for better comfort. If it can make them more comfortable, they will make that decision. Like furniture, you look at other products where even say clothes for example, where they wear that clothes and they feel so comfortable inside it. If you can represent that emotion in your marketing, if you happen to have a product like that, they'll buy a product. The other reason, number 19th reason why people buy is they want to be more happy. And that's why you see many of the ads on television and especially these toothpaste ads and stuff like that. People are smiling and they are happy, and if that emotion is represented, people feel they're able to subliminally they're able to connect the product with happiness, and and maybe they don't have very happy in their life, and then they go and buy that product because they feel at a subconscious level that if they buy that product, it will make them happy. It may or may not be true, but that is the emotion that is triggered in those ads. People also buy just for the story. As they say, right? Facts tell, but stories sell. And in my webinars, I share my story. Many people buy my products just because of my story. I'm a college dropout. I'm not a graduate. I don't have any degree next to my name. And I've been able to be successful in my career because of being a lifelong learner, thanks to my inspiration from my grandfather. And I shared my grandpa's story in my webinars. And a lot of people are able to resonate with that story, and they're able to align with my values, and that's why they buy my product. Okay. In fact, even when I bought products of my mentors, I could resonate with their values. Values like for what they went through, what was their story, what kind of things that they stand by. Like my mentor, he is a family person. He's very spiritually oriented. He really believes in giving back, in charity and many things. I could resonate with those values, and that's why I got his product. Okay. The other reason why people would buy is because it's new. The latest iPhone, the latest MacBook Pro, the latest iMac. People buy because they want something fresh and new. The 22nd reason why people buy is they trust in the brand. The same example of Nike, Apple. There are many brands that are really trusted for generations. And just that name itself, like Mercedes. I like these 3 brands and Mont Blanc. I like these 4 brands. I love Apple, I love Nike, I love Mercedes-Benz, and I love Mont Blanc. Trusted brands. Luxury brands, no doubts, but they've stood the test of time. And they're one of the most valuable companies in the world. So you know for sure that if you buy that particular brand, it's going to be a sure shot quality there. And that's why I've created this brand. You can see here. Yeah, you can see this Internet Lifestyle Hub. That's my brand. And why have I created this brand? To transform the education and employment system. If you come into the society, I'm building a new society for a new world. To help people find their passion and make that into a very profitable business, in a knowledge business. Right now we have over 7,000 people under this brand. I want to take it to 1 million people in the next few years. I want Internet Lifestyle Hub to be a trusted brand in the space of creating digital leaders. The other reason why people buy is sometimes people are just bored. It's just like they just want to binge, just go and buy something. They call this like retail therapy. They feel bored, so they go to the mall and they just go buy some product and they feel good. It's like a dopamine hit, they just feel good for some time. That's another reason why people buy. People also buy for nostalgia. They want to connect with the past. They want to connect with the emotions of their childhood. In fact, I remember I went and bought this. I used to play Super Nintendo as a kid when I was young. Mario, if you remember those days. And when I went to Singapore recently, I saw this Nintendo Legacy. It had all the Nintendo games in one. Like all the old ones. I'm talking about Zelda, Donkey Kong, Mario, Contra. There are many other of those old games. Street Fighter. Everything was in one small box. And it was dirt cheap, $50 for Nintendo Legacy. I just went and bought that because I wanted that nostalgia, and I still play those games. Even though I have a PS4, I have other games, but I just love the old Mario games and the old controllers. I bought that for nostalgia. Some of you may be doing the same thing. Whatever you experienced in your childhood, you may want to go and revisit that emotion. Okay. The other reason why people buy, number 25th reason is why people buy is also addiction. I mean, if you look at all the alcohol industry, the drug industry, the smokers, and even food, for example, it's addiction. Sometimes the addiction kicks in, they want to go back for more, and that makes them repeat buy. Okay, now addiction can also be positive addictions you can have, like if it's going to make you more healthier, if you're going to be having supplements, you're going to be having things that it is addictive, but it's actually beneficial for you. That's also a reason to buy. Okay. How many of you are loving this? Just type loving it in the comment box. Just type loving it in the comment box. Okay. Some people, they want to buy for exclusivity. Exclusive offers. Sometimes you would see the cars and other companies where they have exclusive, only limited edition products. Like Mont Blanc is an example. They have limited edition pens, and they only launch it in batches. There'll only be like 100 in the world, or 50 in the world. It'll be like worth a lot, and people buy because they want to be exclusive. That emotion drives them. Okay. And finally, people buy because they want to be more worthy. I also tell my students that people don't buy your products. They buy a better version of themselves. They are buying your product because they believe that if they buy your product, they're going to become better. They're going to be more worthy. Okay. So if you can represent any one of these emotions, I've given like 27 triggers that make people buy. Now, depending on what your product or service is, you can use any one of these triggers to feel what is apt for you and for your product. And if you're able to stress more on those triggers and really communicate that in the most effective way, by making them feel those emotions on why, if they go for your product or service, they'll be able to come over and experience that emotion, whatever that emotion may be. Maybe it's faster, better, cheaper, they feel more worthy, they feel more nostalgic, or they feel more comfortable, that makes them more happier. Whatever may be the emotion, whatever trigger I've mentioned there, if you're able to represent that to your communication, that that they can actually experience that, go and do it. You're going to see your sales go through the roof. I can guarantee you this. But very important is, please use this ethically. These are very powerful triggers. And if you're going to use this to sell some crappy product, trust me, karma is going to come back on you. Nature will come back on you. Sell something substantial and then use these triggers to really make people make that decision. Okay, so I hope you found this video useful. So what I would like you to do right now is, if you're watching this on Facebook, please tag a friend below who you feel can benefit from this information, who may probably be struggling right now to generate more sales. Think about anyone, a close family, a friend, or someone. Just type at least 3 names if you can think of. Okay, just tag them on Facebook. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, I would love you to share your comments in the comment box below on what are the top 3 triggers that you are going to be using, or that is relevant for your topic in your business. And also hit the like button on this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that bell button for notifications, because I'm going to be launching many more in-depth tutorials like this. And if you see, my whole format of teaching is very straight, point shooter style, crisp and clear information. I don't like to rush through like a machine gun. And in 15 minutes to 30 minutes, I will give you some really powerful concepts that I've been studying on. Okay, so what I would like you to do next is I want you to go and watch my formula. Okay, I have a exclusive free video for you. It's a formula that helped me achieve over $1 million selling my information online, and it is a formula that has helped me attract over 7,000 customers in a very short span of time. Okay, so if you go to sids.co/formula, please go watch that video. It's a 45 minutes video. Watch the entire system on how it works and make a decision at the end of that video. I would like you to get into my community. I have a very special offer for those of you who are really interested in being a part of this journey with me, and make that decision, get in, and I will support you on this journey after that. I have a great community, I have a great support system also. Okay, so cheers, God bless. Looking forward to sharing more valuable information like this in my future videos. Bye-bye.